$1,000 up for grabs. Let's have a look at these two teams.
Well, I mean, this is going to be a...
Keep an eye out for him.
Time on,
It's the Cayman Islands. Our first look at them today. Not our first look at the Ramblin Jesters, who won their first pool match this morning over the USA Falcons. Close match, 17 points to 5. They took it out. And straight away, they show their pace. Beautiful run by Conroy. Bring it back in. Over the 40-meter line now. Plenty of width. This Jesters attack. Stepping back in, coming into traffic, beating 3 defenders at least. There's O'Donnell. Getting it away nicely. Hankins still going, not held. So the Jesters maintaining possession nicely. Fitzpatrick out to O'Shea. Lovely little handoff back inside. Good support from the Jesters. Looking very strong indeed in this opening minute of the match. Stepping off the right is Hankin. Standing in the tackle, getting rid of it. That's what they're so good at, the Jesters. Barry, beautiful pass, and an equally beautiful swerve through the hole.
They're going to cause a penalty. I think that's a good call there, Mark. I don't think it was a red card, but here the Jesters go again.
Straight back into it, the Rambling Jesters, runner-up in last year's Rugbytown7s. So close to that $10,000 prize. Can they go one better this year? They're looking very good at the moment as they race away for their second try. This
obviously a small place, so not a very large pool of talent.
That's true, and what a fantastic kick from Barry, putting it on the spot, allowing his team to contest, and they've come up with the ball. All the possession at the moment. The Jesters
just a knock.
With Ireland at the World Cup in San Francisco just a few weeks ago, and here he is at tight head prop.
It's good.
There's plenty of international talent, as you mentioned, in this Jesters team. Flat attack. Conroy, the try scorer, getting another touch. Now they have some numbers. Beautiful draw and pass there. Opening up the gap and the opportunity for the try. Beautiful by the Jesters up. When he drew and passed, the tackler came in and clashed with him. Didn't go 10, despite the efforts of Zach Bonte underneath that ball. So good in the air, Zach Bonte, former Santa Monica player.
And hopefully that's something with a little bit of ice and some rest. I'm not sure we'll see him again.
The Cayman Islands finally with some possession, but they're giving it away just as quick as they got it. Quick tap by the Jesters. Bonte off the left, taking it forward. Early touch for him. Dummies, goes through.
Great vision.
Great work from O'Donnell. Still going. Finally brought down, gets the offload away. That's great support by Hankin. But he was held. Tackle's completed.
Wow, you know, that's a tough one. He felt like he wasn't held. I think that it was an interesting call that I'd like to see again. We have, if you know, the young players, older than him, more experienced than him, but he's doing a great job of handling it so far.
Front.
Very lucky for the Cayman Islands there.
They lost their first scrum. They need to win this line out and get some possession.
Well done by the Cayman Islands. That line out. Stepping off the right foot by Joel Clark through the center. Strong running. Also lays it back. Bonte races up in defense, puts pressure on the attack, shuts that one down, but doesn't quite make the tackle, so allows Paul Weston to get away. Back on the inside, nice Weston, but 2 Ramblin Jesters defenders get back and make the tackle, and they've forced the turnover. Great defensive effort by the Jesters. And that is the halftime hooter, so they will just not allowing any of that talent to shine. Some rigorous defense. Great cover defending as well. You saw the Cayman Islands made a break. They were run down by a handful of Jesters defenders. You can just see taking his eye off the ball on that little switch, probably not expecting it. That is not where you want to do that, Pete Steinberg.
I think because they're looking at the RAN tournament, they're looking at, you know, their competition is places like Bermuda and Trinidad and Tobago.
Jesters now. Line 5 meters ahead of them. Move! quick ball from the ruck. Looks like it was batted down. Play on, says referee. No, he wants to pull it back.
It was knocked.
Knocked down. And
it's a yellow.
So great use by the young referee Stockton to be able to use his ARs, because he said, hey, I can't give a yellow card because I didn't see the number. Did you see the number? This should be relatively simple for the Jesters to score this try.
Well, you mentioned learning lessons. This will be a great learning lesson now for the Cayman Islands to defend the Ramblin Jesters, and they've stolen the ball. There. Great work.
So Paul Weston did a great job, got over the ball, was able to turn it over. Great decision here by the Caymans to say, and at this height, the bench is going to be important.
Nice line-out win for the Cayman Islands. Hayward just electing to take it forward, but he is isolated in the process. Lucky to retain ball. Well, they have the same hairstyle.
Drive.
That's for sure. Stringer. Back on the inside. Lovely pass. Finally, Hayward lays it back. Remember, the Cayman Islands still with a player in the sin bin. Trying to wind that clock down. Much rather attack in this position than defend, and they're going to have to defend now. The tap from Tongive. Jesters out to the right. Bonte, ball in two hands, steps off the right. So strong, beautiful offload back on the inside. It's almost as if he knew his player was there without even. Things are still looking bright for the young man as the Jesters now. Oh, brilliant. That was Aussie rules style. Up in the air, well brought down by Tongive. Just a shame that he gave away the penalty on the floor. Needed to release. Flick past the Stringer. Dummies. Heads back in. Takes the tackle. A bit of vision there. Spotted an opportunity. Joel Clark. It's gone back to the open. Weston.
Oh, he lost it forward. There's a turnover.
Lost on the ground, and now
out the entire time.
Here go the Jesters through Bonte again with the man bun. He might have been isolated. Referee comes in.
Great play.
Fantastic poach. So it is a poach-a-thon out here in this game.
Joseph Shea really did a great job to be able to come through and be able to pick that up and turn that over. And again, just a little bit of execution issues for the Caymans, and it looks like there's a Jester. He's okay, or if he needs to be held out. Concussion's obviously an important part of, or concussion protocol is an important part of the game nowadays.
Also, this is interesting, Pete, because it appears that the Ramblin Jesters have used everyone on their bench. Now playing with 6 players.
Tackle!
Tongive has left the field. Let's see what they can do. They're a class outfit. Still able to do some damage, as they are doing right now through this man, Naposki.
Beautiful footwork to avoid the first tackle, and then beautiful acceleration to get through the hole. I think that just these players that are coming off the bench for the Jesters are showing you that the depth that they have is round 7 for the first time, and then down the line you see him at the 2024 Olympics.
There's definitely some champions of the future at this tournament, and quite a few champions of the past as well, turning out at this Rugbytown7s. You go the Cayman Islands with an opportunity as the full-time hooter sounds.
Tackle's completed. Same thing.
And it's a penalty.
Same call as the first half, right? So referee's being very, very consistent. He said, hey, you were held the first time, you were held the second time. They make the tap, they kick it to touch, the Jesters will be happy. But you know what, the Cayman Islands...
Greg Edwards right away, out of the gate for this pool here.
So it's the British Army to get us underway. Good.
What corner?
Katie mentioned they'll be looking for their second win of the day, get them to the top of the ladder, and just like that, in record time, 18 seconds it took to...
Up-tempo play.
Sky-rocketing kick in the British Army.
Good.
That's well gathered. Again, strong tackle coming in on the number 7, Ben Fulton. They are playing with amazing pace right now. Probably a little too quick, just leaving without the ball there.
Much that would have been able to stop him.
Fine.
And a lot of pace. That's how you burst onto the
Set.
ball.
What's up?
So the Cayman Islands, deep into their territory, makes it very hard with passing execution like that to get it out, but they've managed to get it back to the other side of the field. They have some players and they have some space. Up over their 22 now.
Good.
Running it out quite well after a missed pass. Just batting it on, that looked forward. It'll come back. So under pressure, again, just a little panicked. Deontay McMurray.
Crouch. 5.
See that British Army
Set.
backline spread. That's a
Settle.
good 20 to 25 meter pass between these players, creating space in their defenders. And that's an easy round and not brought down before. Placing it over the try line. The referee's just going to consult, take the lead.
A lot of credit to the Cayman Islands, though. They're playing under pressure, certainly.
Cayman Islands now with David Stringer, brother of the famous
Full release.
Peter Stringer. Ireland and Munster scrum half for many, many years in 15s. Somehow David has made his way to the Cayman Islands. A lot warmer down there than Ireland.
Yeah, definitely not a bad place to go.
Stringer gets it in and gets it back. Cayman Islands spreading it right to left. We'll love to see this man with some space. He has wheels. Deontay McMurray. The defense is up to the task. Finally taken over the sideline. Quick line out, says the referee, and it is good. So now the Cayman Islands with another opportunity. Great defense from the British Army. Holding firm, sliding well, working well together are the men in red. And that was just a hurried pass. Forgive these men for a little bit of laziness. The Cayman Islands, Stringer to throw it in. Still yet to find themselves on the scoreboard. Can they do it now? He's a heavily marked man. Two-man tackle coming in on Deontay McMurray as it heads back to the other side of the field. Nice flat pass, a miss pass to the opposite wing, and a great little loop around play. Joseph Shea with the ball, gets it back inside, and a step, and beats. Will this last-ditch tackle do the job? It does. Released, doesn't let go of the tackle player. We may see a yellow card or a penalty try, in fact. There we have it. And well deserved. So that could be a major. One of them a penalty try to the Cayman Islands right on the halftime hooter.
Down.
Just what they needed. And it is the British Army now with ball in hand. The red jerseys, nice little dummy and step ball in two hands. Bamboozles the defense. Loses the ball as he goes to ground. Referee said it was okay. Like it rolled forward to me. We were right in front of it. Player is down on the ground. He's clutching his knee. Meanwhile, the big number one, Joseva Ayakavu, causing some damage. This player down in back play. So the British Army with only 6 men on their feet. Rupeni Rogadaguni. Back to Ayakavu. And that will be a penalty.
Get back.
Saying he's offside. Needs to leave that. Craig Edwards. Back to the action. After a short delay. You have the British Army striding away. Beautiful play. Unstoppable, wasting no time. Using the break well. Recharge.
Beat there with Edwards coming out. He has definitely made a big impact. Looks like they refocused.
Sit up.
The ball is sent into the stratosphere and finally comes down on the side of the Cayman Islands. Ooh, one Once again, Katie, I'm just not sure, but trust the referee. He was.
But either way, it was good disruptive tackle just to dislodge the ball.
That's right. Saw all the hits, highlights, possibly make the package as well. Forcing the turnover is now the British Army up to the 40-metre line of the Cayman Islands. Full backline spread out to the left. They can just pass it nice and flat. Taking on the defense is Naulago. Now back out to the right-hand side. Plenty of width again. Great cover defense coming across. That was Simpson doing extremely well. Not releasing the player. That's a quick tap. Very quick thinking. Wasting no time at all. A small player pool to choose from. They lost their first game to the international team, the Ramblin Jesters.
Yeah, you'd love to see just a lot of extra effort that they put in. If you remember, the try scored was actually a penalty try. All about just getting back to your feet, stretching it out.
So now the Cayman Islands putting ball to toe. It's going to be a foot race. And unfortunately, the sideline wins the race. British Army players calling just to settle down. We don't want a quick line out. Gives a chance to breathe.
Like that casual stroll back to the mark there.
Yes,
Really just looked up, saw the clock, and said, you know what? We'll just get set up for a minute.
Running a pause.
Now trying to urge them on, want to get going.
British Army in no hurry. They have a solid lead. Just under a minute to play. Great ball. Equally good tackle. The two number 4s clashing on the halfway line. Relatively quick ruck ball for the British Army. Spiraling passes out to Sugu Vanua. Now they have pace and numbers again. Back to the right-hand side, really stretching this Cayman Islands defense. Comes out to Rocco Vunikagi. Cayman Islands doing well. Now they have a gate-style defense trying to shut down the attacking option. Referee seems to think it's a little overzealous, offside. As the full-time hooter sounds, they've gone quick with that penalty. Still on his feet, Jose Vizet. Flick back on the inside, Fijian style. They're so good at that. And it's an easy walk over the try line for Mitieli Vulika Japani. One at the Rugbytown7s. The British Army have taken...
They bounced back against the North American Barbarians 31-10, but then they were blown out by the Army.
I agree. Leah Berard, the referee for this match. And it's a nice high kick. Nobody calls for it for the Falcons. Quick hands. Back for this Cayman Island squad. Getting out wide, out to the winger here. That's Robbie Cribb, the skipper of this side. Good ruck there. Presented out Darian Montague. Just trying to probe through this Falcon defense early on. That was David Swinger. Still trying to find, they got some numbers out here, possibly. No. Helu closes it quickly. Good tackle by Brent Brossell. Again, this Falcon team made up a lot of youngsters. Good retention by Cayman. Joel Clark gets it out wide. Still just trying to find a seam through this Falcon defense. Haven't gained any territory whatsoever. Good counter ruck. And the Falcons win possession. They got to be careful, just a little bit over the top. Inoki Wakavesi, quick tap penalty here by the Cayman Islands. Inside the 22-meter line. Good hands, good dummy, and the Cayman Islands are going to strike first, and it's Joseph Shea. That resulted in that quick tap penalty. They were playing pretty tight defense, but good job by Joseph Shea and this Cayman Islands team to draw first blood. Another nice high kick. Halu's camped under it. He grabs this one cleanly. Son of Roy Halu, famous Eagle player in his own right. Back to it. They got some numbers out wide. Halu's on the outside. It's Alex Cleary, the blonde, back inside to Chris Matina. Good tackle. Cleary gets it. The good support this time by the USA Falcons. Cleary back in. Wow, 3 or 4 touches for the blonde-haired Cleary. Excellent play.
Wow, well, the crowd is on contact. Martina in particular, able to keep that movement going.
Let's see if they use Frazier here. Got a weapon on kickoffs. That ball was tapped back. Good control tap by the Caymans, tap back by Darian Montague. Goes out wide, the man who just came in, Ryan Grant on the wing. Falcons trying to counter ruck again. Have to be careful. They already got penalized once in that area. Here's a wayward pass inside the 22. Gathered it nicely, though, by the Caymans. Stringer there in support. Joe Clark, the long-haired blonde in the midfield for the Caymans, keeps the ball alive. 2-on-1 on the outside. Beautifully defensed by Ben Brosel. Brosel picks it up. Got Matina on the inside. Cleary again on the inside. Good support once again for this USA Falcons team. Matina clears it wide. 3-on-2 back inside. Oh, it looked like he's going to waltz in, but he still doesn't. Noki Wakavesi. Another wonderful team try by the Falcons.
So the Falcons
are 19 years old. So really young squad. There's that kick. Is it going to go 10? They're going to let it bounce. It's going to go bouncing into touch. It's going to be a short arm penalty at midfield.
A mistake right there, because we saw in the very first kickoff, our mistake led to a Cayman try, and now the Caymans get a chance to do it again. See if they can keep their patience.
Yeah, how often does that happen? A mistake results in a 5-pointer for the opposition. Stringer goes wide here. They have some numbers. Oh, good take that was back inside by Darian Montague. Good defense by the Falcons. Referee Leah Berard Prey an advantage.
Over.
Long pass back inside. Wakavesi. That ball was tapped, but the referee said play on. Brent Brosel on the outside. He's being shagged down. Can he get away? Yes, he can. Stringer, no match for him. Ben Brosel is going to score the Falcons' third try. Well, there's that coming up here. Next whistle's going to end it. There's Matina's kick, much better kick this time. Frazier can contest, but it's the Caymans that come away with it. There's Joel Clark. Again, trying to find some room on the outside. Good job, create some space on the outside. Here's a 2-on-1 against, oh, nice. Matina back inside. The pass is working. Joel Clark picks it up. Is he going to dot down? That's a penalty try. I think there was a swinging arm.
Yeah, arm over the top, and this should be a yellow card.
Maybe a swing. Falcons playing shorthanded for these first 2 minutes of this half. They get the kickoff tap backwards. Wakavesi controlled for this Falcon team. There he eludes one tackle. He eludes a Stringer tackle. That should be played on, I would think.
Sitting on him on the ground.
Oh, here comes the Caymans right back. Plenty of running still in their system. Oh, unfortunately for them. Can't
crouch.
Play for the Cayman national flag football team.
Set.
Avery Ebanks just could not handle that one. So let's see what the Falcons do here.
Straight out.
They're going to come out straight out. They're going to reset it. Again, killing more time off that 2-minute penalty.
I mean, Shea almost got that. He almost got a tight head from the loose head side, got his foot in.
Crouch.
Just one player, Wakavesi
set.
Right behind the scrum, and it's Brosel out this way. Wakavesi, there he is. Just probing. Got Brosel on his outside. There's Wakavesi.
Away. 3. Away.
Rolling away. Quick tap penalty by Wakavesi. Wakavesi 5 meters out. Trying to get out wide. Brosel's out wide. He's already scored one try. Can he turn the corner again? Yes, he does. Made it look so easy getting away from Darian Montague. 2-minute period.
And I think that, you know, they're going to want to score one more time, really put this game away.
Frazier looked a little high too, almost. Referee said play on.
Hands are in on that one.
Hands in, that was the call.
9, your mark's over here.
Stringer with a quick tap penalty, not on the mark. They got to come back.
Referees have been a little bit loose on the mark, I think, this weekend. Interesting that she called it there. I wonder if there's been some feedback overnight to the referees.
Joel Clark gathers that ball into Stringer. Just trying to find a little seam in that Falcon defense. Can't do it. Chris Frazier, good solid tackle there. Pressure up by the U.S. They had the numbers on defense. Matina, good little run by Cayman trying to probe Robbie Cribb, the skipper. And that's going to be contested by the U.S. I
Leave
think
him,
it's
no
stolen
way,
away
leave
by
him.
Falua. And now restolen. Look up. Good hands by the Falcons. They can keep control. Here's clear. Still love the way he scored that try. And here's another. Brosell's going to get his hat trick here. Turns the corner just like last time. No fend necessary. Had a good weekend for this Falcons team. He's played a lot of minutes. One of the leaders of the squad. One of the veterans of the squad as well. Nice high kickoff by Johnny Mahay.
Stop.
Boy,
Dangerous tackle.
They didn't need the high tackle. They didn't need the sit bin. But it is going to be Randall Henderson that goes to the bin. Power play to the Falcons.
Time's on.
Mahay just goes right through that deep. Yeah.
Too easy.
Mahay with the fresh legs just has come on just in the last couple of minutes. Scores you. Cayman's down to 6 again. Mahay with a nice kick last time. Another nice high kick, maybe a little bit too deep. Yeah, a little bit too much weight on that one. Goes into touch on the full.
I'll give the kicker a little benefit and say we are at altitude. So if we weren't at altitude, it would probably be a good kick. But we've seen that a couple of times here, people getting over. A little bit of an easy stoppage or an easy restart here for the Caymans.
Robbie Cribb to Stringer. Step back inside. Dante McMurray. Cribb secures possession. Yes, goes back to Stringer. Again, they're down to man, not a whole lot of room. Avery Ebanks a little stutter step, trying to pick up some territory. Has done so, but he knocked on in that tackle.
They've struggled. A team like the Caymans, not as athletic, need to have that possession and need to dominate possession to win a game like this.
Good tight head take by the Caymans. Still a little bit of fight left. What can they do? Brosell, can they round the corner on Brosell? I don't think so. Stops trying to set up. The Ruck, they're going to retain possession here as it gets out through Morgan Hayward to Stringer out wide to Cribb, the skipper. Cribb trying to find a little gap. Stringer probing too. The Falcon defense bunched up in the middle of the field. And they're going to continue to run. He could have kicked it right into touch at that point. But here's Nick Boyer, took a serious shot yesterday. Good to see him back on the field.
Away 2.
Good clear out by the Falcons. And Maceo Brown, I believe. He's off his feet by the Cayman Islands. That was Cribb.
Stay low.
Devin Short gets it out to Maceo Brown. Maceo Brown. Well, rather Tyron El Jabori, another El Jabori in the mix, scores this last try for the Falcons on top over the Cayman Islands.
Lipscomb for the Barbarians. The
Cumberlands are appearing in the Rugbytown7s. That kickoff has not gone 10 right off the bat. A very costly mistake for the Tsunami Sports Barbarians of North America. Their first appearance here at the Rugbytown7s in Harriet and Chase. Scorpion making the tackle there. Great turnover. Good work from Haskin. Fine young player with a bright future.
Please! Barbarians certainly taking a physical approach to this game. Both errors on their side. A kick that didn't work, then there was a turnover, and then we have another turnover here. Offside, so they can go quick.
And here they go. Cayman Islands. Little 2v1 at the end. Good cover defense coming across, but a little stutter step from the number 7, Joel Clark, ensures that
I don't think they have the ability to go through the phases, so we'll see a lot more on penalties and turnovers for the opportunities for them to score.
Mark's there, no?
There's a penalty there for contact while the player was catching the ball in the air. You need to wait for them to land safely before you can interfere with them and make contact with them. So now just slowing things down. Barbarians, switch play coming back in. Haskin on the line, flat pass. And that's a penalty, so holding on. Good defense by the Cayman Islands.
Over here. Good. Yeah.
I think that was Joseph Shea, who's one of the top players for the Cayman Islands, being able to get over big guy, but was able to get low that time. Great decision, I think, here for the Caymans. Let's move the ball down.
One's up front, one's up front.
So now it's Tsunami Barbarians that come up with it, and a very uncharacteristic mistake by Ian Herriot. Is a fantastic player. Played for the Santa Monica Dolphins, the recent men's club national sevens.
I think he saw the space. There was the Barbarians had won the line out against the head, so the Cayman Islands were able to hold on to it.
Maybe a little case of long-range white line fever for Herriot. So now that hands over possession to the Cayman Islands. Lovely tackle by Phelan. And that is a turnover. Brilliant play from the Tsunami. Bring it back. Same direction that it came. Dummy ball in two hands. Now he tucks. Lovely little switch play, midfield. Will he go all the way? That's Letner. All the way under the post.
UK bringing his football skills and his pace to the game.
So the Tsunami Barbarians of North America have edged ahead. They lead by 2 points. Only 2 tries scored in this match so far after 5.5 minutes, and the Cayman Islands working hard to bring it out from their 22. Nearly getting through was Joseph Shea. Let's play on. Coming out. Stringer getting the ball away, and he's picked it off! The intercept, he saw it a mile away. Came from about 10 meters back. And George Phelan will score under the posts. And that's a huge turnaround in this game.
And it's so disappointing because the Cayman Islands worked so hard. I think the Barbarians are being very, very opportunistic. And I think that's they're really living off the mistakes of the Cayman Islands.
Another mistake at kickoff time for the Barbarians, right on the halftime hooter. And this will be the last play of the game, so that could prove very costly right at halftime should the Cayman Islands capitalize. Tackle! I want to just remain patient.
No sweeper here.
Will they use it? Good defense coming in, desperation stuff, but it's a penalty. Stringer wants the ball. Takes the tap. Now, here come the Cayman Islands.
Advantage, late
Last
tackle.
play of the first half. It's going to be another penalty, should there be no advantage,
Late
and it
tackle,
is.
number 2.
Late tackle.
Okay.
So the Barbarians need to be careful here with their discipline. Stringer. Clark. Out to McMurray. Will he round on the outside? Oh, he might get away. Gets the pass in. Does he? He does. Desperation defense from the Tsunami, but it's the number 8, Dante McMurray, working
Of these teams in the second half.
Second half is underway. Cayman Islands sending it high. Tapped back by the North American Tsunami Sport Barbarians. Settling things down. Keeping ball in hand. Little stutter step. Back in. A good interchange of passing. Short passes. That one didn't find the mark. Just going over the sideline. And the Cayman Islands play quickly. And poor old Stringer has to field that one under pressure. He did well to
Scrum half versus scrum half in that contact.
Bind.
go the Tsunami Barbarians. And Pete, you mentioned the coach before, Nige Dacre. He's done a good job assembling this team. It's the first time they've entered the tournament. It's pure Barbarians, team players from all over the US and some from Canada. Looking to develop players of the future. Now they charge forward through the big man. Thomas Kakor flung back inside by Clark. Fielded by Haskin. He's isolated. Good clean out coming in, but it's a penalty.
As Paul Weston got over the ball and goes quickly himself.
Weston draws the man and Stringer, and back inside now to Robbie Cribb. Stringer has to come in and support, but it's too late. Well poached by Derek Lipscomb.
Man, both teams looking to push the pace here.
A swarm of white jerseys out there. Black and white shirts outnumbered on that side of the field, so they bring it back the other way. Lipscomb dancing. Brought down.
Ruck.
Penalty.
Ruck formed.
Ruck was formed. So you're going to leave it alone.
Ref said the ruck was formed, and
it will be Jack Casey with the throw in. Haskin thrown high into the air. Nice tap down through the hands of the back line. It's going to come back the opposite direction against the run of play. Beautiful hands. And now it's in the hands of Morrison. Lovely flick pass to the looping player. Lipscomb, can he go all the way? He'll look inside, and no, it looked like a little knock on before he got that pass to the...
let's see what they can do. I think kick it and chase it.
Set.
Once again, great tackle by Andrew Simpson coming across. It was a try saver, and look at the scrum from the Tsunami.
Extra roll.
Penalty, quick tap, big tackle, held up over the line. That was greedy play.
So interesting, just a great drive by the Barbarians. And what they want to do is they really want to move it wide. So here's the earlier scrum mark. Great drive. And Stringer's tackled. He comes through, he comes up. So that was fine, but when he got tackled, he put it down.
Time off.
From that scrum, let's see what happens.
During that replay, we actually might have a try to the Tsunami.
Wow, interesting call there, Mark.
Certainly was.
So you can see the ball just dropped as they went over the line, but tough scrum here for the Caymans. They were pushed off in the last one.
Well, let's see if the Barbarians can repeat that effort in the scrum. Stringer forced.
Great decision for the kick.
It back, and that was well out, nobody home, and now we have a chase. It's gone down, but it looks like it traveled forward. He was under a lot of...
Bind.
Now the super commentator.
Set.
That Cayman Islands back line lined out, got some depth, not a terrible amount of width. So still playing well within the 15-meter lines on either side.
No.
Penalty. So the Cayman Islands take it quickly. Now comes out through Robbie Cribb, thinks about it, and heads back in field. Stringer doing a great job of cleaning up there. Now Ebanks, still going. Finally brought down. Ball looked like it might have been out. What does the referee think?
Holding.
Wow, interesting calls there. Real chance here for Cayman.
They go quickly again. Stringer gets monstered to the ground, and he is isolated. Referee allowing the turnover to go. And here come the Barbarians. It's going to be a chase. Gareth Gravenstein does extremely well and gets it away to Ricky Worsfold for the try. And they extend their lead now with just under 2 minutes to play.
So we talked at the start of the game with the quality of the teams.
But credit to this Barbarians team capitalizing on that change of possession. And now the Cayman Islands running out of time. They need 2 scores. They're to snatch victory from the Barbarians. It is unlikely, especially as the full-time hooter sounds.
Clear release.
It's a penalty. The Cayman Islands looking for a consolation try at this stage. Stringer, nice flat pass to Wade. Wade now to Avery Ebanks. He's a strong runner. Takes a lot to bring him down.
Turnover's good.
It's a turnover, says the referee. So now, Tsunami.
Holding.
No, holding after the turnover. So Stringer,
wow, interesting.
He'll go quickly. Line is spread. Beautiful pass from Robbie Cribb. And then back into Cribb from Clark. Clark again to Stringer.
Ruck.
Had to endure a lot of those hospital passes this game.
Ruck called.
Long passage of play. Cribb takes it quickly, and he'll dot down. So a console taking on the Air Force.